Hey, what's up, everybody? Tune in, stop what you're doing. Tweet Talks is in his house. All right, y'all, so we got a new episode going, so I'm gonna vibe for a minute. All of my old school audience, hey, vibe for a minute. All right, y'all, so we're going to get right into it. Today's episode is entitled, Older Folks Don't Understand Modern Day Dating. Yes, sir. Yes, they don't understand it. When we think about it, our older generations come from a different time. Right? We got grandmas. We got moms, we got dads, we got great-grandmas. They look at dating the way it was back in their day, right? Back in their day, as we think about it, Papa was a rolling stone. Wherever he laid his hat was his home. Rare. It doesn't exist anymore. And a lot of times we can't have that candid conversation and just explain to them, like, real talk. It's different now. It is not the same. Okay? All right, so in this episode, we are discussing dating is a gamble, right? Exactly. Y'all got it. Fist closed up, shaking it back and forth, roll the dice, boom. You don't know what you're gonna get. You don't know what you're gonna get. When them dice roll, when they drop out of your hand, you don't know what you're gonna get. Right? But that's the deal with today's dating. So now when we think about our older folks, let's think about it. For our guys and our gals, let's listen. You know what? We got our moms, our dads, our grandparents, sisters and brothers. They like, when you get married? Yes, they are in your ear. They asking you when you gonna have some babies, right? But they just don't understand. Just like when we think about Will Smith back in the days, parents just don't understand. Times is different. So you can put yourself out there in the dating scene, but you don't know when you juggle them dice and you drop them down, what you gonna get. Because the reality of it is, when we think of dating, what you see is not what you get. And I mean, I'm not speaking for just the women and just the men. When you meet a man, he puts up the facade. He's a good guy. Everybody that has lost him from the past, they stupid. But that's not the case all the time. For the ladies, oh my gosh, she's a beautiful woman. She's got everything going on. Why isn't she married? Why does she have kids? But it's because everybody that we dated in the past let's talk about it. Talk about it. Tweet Talks at proton.me.com. Hit me up. But these women, they always say everybody in the past was what? Stupid. They was an idiot. But the reality of it is, nowadays in today's society, we got so many types of people out here that we're dating, right? We don't have just a guy that's just working and coming home and taking care of his family. No, we got several types of people out here when it comes to women and men that you don't know who you're dealing with. You have no idea. And all you see is this image. Women, ladies, y'all don't want to talk about it. Yeah, the men have an image they put forward when they first start dating, but the men, that's what they do. But the women, let's talk about it. The women do the same thing. We act like we love to cook and clean and cater to our man. And over time, we like, man, listen. I'm not washing them clothes no more. I'm not washing them dishes no more. I'm going out tonight. Y'all know, fellas, you get with a female, yeah, like all you want is one woman. I'll do anything for her. I'll cook, clean, as they say. Drink your dirty bath water. Sisters, I know y'all heard this. It ain't new. But you know what? It's an image. And that image is to lure the other person in. That's all it is. This is how I could be. It may not be who I am. Right? So, sometimes when you date, you gotta hang around for a while. See who's this person, what they about, what's their negative trait. Gotta put it out there. Right? And some of the things that we notice, let's talk about some of the issues that we notice, right? Some of the issues that we do notice that did not exist so much in the older population, but does exist currently, are we have the serial cheaters. Y'all sit down and be quiet. Just listen to me. Just listen. These are the people that just can't stop, won't stop. They can't. And when they meet that new person, they portray the image like, you know what? This is all I want. This is what will make me a better man, a better woman. I can settle down. I can put everybody to the side. But to my ladies, because I am a woman, you peep it early, right? Certain little things you start to peep early. You see, okay, this is a trait. This is a person that continues to do the same thing, and they're not going to change it. I'm not here to change them. Important thing to recognize when you can't change somebody. You can't change them, you can't change them, darling. Right? And then there's another person that we meet in a dating atmosphere. Somebody's man or woman. This is somebody else's man or woman. You are the cleanup person. Just a cleanup woman. Ow, y'all know about it. You are the cleanup person. You're the person that is talking to this person day and night about their issues and trying to make them right. But the other person that's at home knows, baby, you are walking uphill trying to fight a battle that you will never win. Okay? This person has professional lies. They will lie after cover after situation after situation after person after person. That's who they are. Here you come along thinking that you're going to change this person's normal nature. That's old school style, baby. You can't do that. You can't do that no more. This is who that person has turned out to be. Okay? So then we have another issue that older folks did not have to deal with in the dating world. Down low brothers and sisters. Back in the day, it wasn't an issue, right? Lesbians, gays, that was not unheard. It was like unheard of. People just did not do it. And if it did happen, it was taboo. People didn't talk about it. Okay? But then these people come into the lives of heterosexual people and say, you know what? I'm going to put up a front. And this front is not going to be for me because I already know what it is. I'm just fighting the feeling. And this person says, you know what? I need to look good for the families. Because you think about the holidays like Thanksgiving, Christmas, all these are big holidays in our world. It is. There's Thanksgiving dinners. Who are you going to bring? Is this person married? Is this person dating? So now you have this gay man that decides, okay, well, I'm going to get with this female. I'm going to take her to Thanksgiving dinner knowing I have no long-term interest in her. I'm fighting the feeling. Mom, dad, grandma, grandparents, godparents, cousins, nieces, nephews. Everybody has seen me dolo for so long. Dolo meaning solo. So now I have to put up a front and I have to grab somebody and bring them into my situation. So that everybody looks at me as being quote unquote normal. When we all know there is no normal sense. There's no identity for normal. But these are people that they feel like they have to connect with their family because we all need that family love. Whether it's minimal, whether it's long term, whether it's many years, short years, holidays only, funerals only, we need that family love, right? So these people create a facade and bring other people in. Old folks don't understand it. They don't. All they want is their loved one to be in love, married, walk down an aisle. This is what they have identified with love. Then we have that other person, the user. Yes, honey, they looking for they come up. Their job is to seek people with more than they have and use them as a ladder. Painful, ain't it? Yes, but they out here. Let's talk about it. Talk about it. We're going to talk about it on Tweet Talks. So these people are like scavengers. They seek out, and some of them are very skilled at what they do. They will seek you when you are not being sought. Looking for you for a come up. To see what they can gain off of you. And when we think about these people, let's think about the child support, the alimony, all these things that legally they can be entitled to. While that person that's seeking love and understanding and companionship and somebody to build with, this person comes along as a scavenger to absorb everything they have, to steal everything they have, right? Older folks don't understand it. They just don't understand. How they say? Parents just don't understand. But it's true. It's out here. And then depending on what state you're in, some of the states that we're in, child support is the only option. Yes. We don't think about it like that. If a person is struggling, that's the only thing they do. Whereas some of us feel like regardless of how hard times are, there's still another way. Yes, 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 there is still another way. And we put our feet on the pavement, put one before the other, and we like, nah, you know what? I'm not getting myself caught up in that because to me it's another form of stagnation. Okay? But the other person that's involved in the older generation not understanding the new generation is the ones that just have no shame. Yes, baby, there's ones out here that just have no shame. Their feeling is, you know what? I'm going to ride this thing till the wheels fall off. We're going to date. We're going to have babies. We're going to get married. We're going to stay together for years. But guess what? Regardless of how bad I have done you, if you decide to walk away from me and my issues and how bad I have done you, I want it all. Yeah. The older generation looks at it as build, 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 and we stay. But this new generation, we have to understand that they don't understand the world that we living in today. There's scavengers out here that weren't produced back then. And they will stay and have no shame and just stand just to be able to wash you out. Yes. So we got to move different. We have to be accessible to many different things and be able to make those assessments when needed. Because if you don't, you may lose and lose it all. So you got to pay attention and understand that there's levels to this. There's levels to it. And sometimes the levels that you think are available to you, somebody else is seeing you as higher. You see yourself one way, the next person sees you as much higher. So I wanted to shout out and give everybody shout out to all those that have been listening, have been staying tuned in, have been sharing, have been elevating your girl. because there's more to come. Always stay tuned to my episodes. Normally on a regular basis. We got a holiday, so it's a little different this time. But on a regular basis, all episodes will be aired on Mondays. Until then, I'll check y'all out. Peace out. Tweet, y'all.